Hello, yes, welcome to the Times4 podcast featuring me, Gendar and Rory. We do not have any guests today due to some slight technical difficulties, but grab your popcorn and enjoy the show.
Good job with the intro.
That's the intro, I guess.
You did good.
Really is, and yeah, guys, I'm back right now.
He's
After
back from Hungary.
Rory's back.
I'm
He's no longer
German.
African child.
I'm in Germany right now.
Yeah.
After I saw how horribly bullshit the last episode was, I was like, I can't not be on this. I'm the backbone of this, so
Yeah.
I have to.
I'd like to apologize again for last episode.
We should have fucking delayed it, but no.
Yeah, we probably
I'm not
should've.
apologizing because it's
Yeah, of course,
not
You
my
weren't
fault.
even fucking in the episode. You have nothing to apologize.
Yeah, nothing to apologize for.
Dumbasses. The first actual topic was about my accent. I swear to God. Actual fucking bro moments. In any case, I'm here now to not make the podcast poo poo caca, and
I mean, I'm happy to
we
have
still
you.
don't have any topics, do we?
Yeah.
Nope.
This is the first time in the history.
Actually, I do have a topic.
Oh, what's your topic?
So, I'm sure you've all heard, but Ninja, the funny blue hair man that yells at children about being bad at games,
Yeah, Fortnite
he
Ninja.
moved to Twitch. Not Twitch, Mixer.
Yeah, he moved from Twitch to Mixer.
Ninja Fortnite.
If I'm not
Yeah,
wrong,
Ninja Fortnite.
if I'm not wrong, I didn't watch his video, but if I'm not wrong, he switched because of Twitch being big sexist.
No, Microsoft paid him out, and probably it was a better move for him.
Oh.
Microsoft
Yeah.
made a good business move, though, because normally people would either never watch Mixer. There would only be like 300 viewers at most on the game. I can tell from experience because I actually was on Mixer for a while.
It's yeah. I don't have many much like understanding of like streaming platforms and stuff. So like that's all just kind of gray area for me, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not gonna claim I know a
But-
lot either.
But me, like Ninja moving from Twitch, is probably a big impact for the site because he's the big money maker.
Well, yeah, he was the one thing. He was the face of Twitch, and to have your fucking face be bought out by another person.
Yeah,
It's
can't be
probably
good.
It's probably a sad boy moment.
Well, they still got Twitch girls.
Yeah,
Yeah, they still got Alinity, let's be honest.
we still have Alinity throwing her cat behind her head.
You can all unanimously throw our cats now in the
But like as I
in.
was saying,
Yeah.
this is the first episode of the Times4 podcast where I have a different profile picture.
It's true, yeah.
Yep.
You always had fucking Pyrocynical as your profile picture.
Yeah, I almost did. I
You
almost
had-
had that funny image of Pyrocynical as my profile picture.
Funny man, big brain, Pyro.
Yeah.
But
Alright. Also, did you know that that big man dent head man, the guy that fucking got a dent in his head,
What about him?
he actually fucking fed chocolate straight to his dog.
That's
Well,
why did he do that?
if he has a dent in his head, he's probably like something's probably affected his
Probably, yeah.
mental. Because I know of one guy who has a dent in his head and he has a brain tumor. Well, he used to have a brain tumor.
Well, I don't know if he actually has a dent in his head. It's just a funny thing because of his headphones.
Hmm.
Isn't he?
Oh, Tyler won.
Yeah, that
Tyler.
guy.
Isn't he like on the?
Bro.
Isn't the guy with the dent in his head like the thumbnail on Philip DeFranco's most viewed video or something?
I don't know, but Tyler one is he's the funny scream midget
Yeah,
guy.
he's the guy that screams at basically anything.
I saw one. One thing that always makes me laugh. It's a video of him holding a plate of spaghetti, and it just just slowly sliding off his fucking board.
Spaghetti's just a funny food.
And then he looks at it like, where the fuck my spaghetti? Like, there's no screaming, there's just disappointment. It's the fucking best.
Probably what you did with the fucking Times4 episode with those.
Yeah.
The Sonic Adventure 2 episode of Times4.
Don't bring that shit up, because that was the worst episode.
The
Also
lost
an episode
episode.
where I wasn't. Also an episode where I wasn't there.
Yeah, Rory's the one thing that binds us together.
It's really just me telling you guys not to do things, and then you guys don't do stupid things.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Genius.
Genius, big brain move.
This is big brain time.
Big brain.
It really is.
Like, the fucking 2 episodes that we did without Rory were the fucking 2 worst.
Yeah.
That is unfortunately true.
Just be like this.
Obviously nobody saw this, but right as I said that, Cortana showed up, and it's like no matter what I say, Cortana will just show up out of nowhere.
Why the fuck are you saying Cortana?
I'm not saying Cortana. That's the thing. It's just that
You
Cortana.
are saying Cortana.
It's just that Cortana
you're
thinks
saying
I'm.
Cortana as we speak.
No, it's like randomly Cortana will show up as I'm saying something random, and then like I'm not trying to talk to Cortana. I don't know what the stock market is like today.
Well, you should find out.
Yeah, why do you want to know what the stock market is?
I'm being hyperbolic. Like that's just an example.
Look at the stock market right now. Read it off to us.
Okay.
Yes, read off the stock market.
The stock market.
I hope you make
Do I have to do this? Okay.
Do what I say.
I'm doing it.
Do what he said.
Stock market today. Alrighty. You told me to do this.
Yeah, go ahead.
I did.
Read the fucking stock market, Kangaroo.
Do it. Yeah.
How do I do that? Like. Okay, the stock market.
Don't worry about it.
I don't even know how to make a joke about the stock market.
Just read it.
You don't?
No.
You really want
Stock
to
market,
do
that's
it?
it.
Good Kangaroo.
I don't want to do it. Oh. Okay.
Stock market. We're waiting. This is the best content we have currently.
There's actual things I want to. There's actual things I want to frickin' talk about.
Right. Just talk about. Just do your topic
Yeah,
of making a
did you guys
joke.
hear that Mixer got like I think
Can
100,000?
we not talk about the fucking streaming platform?
Here's
we
okay.
gotta
so
talk about Microsoft because Microsoft's gonna pay us $3.99.
So here's something I wanted to talk about. Since you mentioned
Just so
Instagram,
you know.
since you mentioned
Shut
Instagram,
up, Dennis.
meme accounts getting terminated.
Yeah.
What?
Meme accounts getting
Oh, yeah,
terminated. Remember
Instagram.
that?
We talked about that.
Yeah, of course. But like that leads me on to my next thing. A bunch of people on YouTube are getting terminated for no reason. So
Well, of course, fucking Susan Wojcicki thinks, oh my god, there are some bad people on this site. I gotta terminate them.
I don't even think it's Susan Wazowski doing it. I think it's the YouTube HQ. Like not specifically her,
Well,
but the
no,
rest of the
YouTube's
people.
trying to fucking think, hey, if we perhaps we can get rid of these big YouTubers without any consequences.
Yeah.
I know Lieutenant Corbus got her account terminated. You know who she is, right?
No.
Oh,
Was that the
She's
the kid?
Yeah, she's the kid that Pyrocynical made that video about, and then she blew up. That person.
Yeah. I mean, they are like they were violating TOS, weren't they?
I don't actually know the whole scenario, but I know that she was terminated, and I know that a bunch of other YouTubers were like terminated just randomly. Like, for example, this one channel named Fainted just randomly got terminated. And all that guy does is voice act funny posts. Like, it's I'm just reading this from Twitter, from the guy's Twitter account. I don't know what's up with that.
It's weird because fucking YouTube
It's
do whatever the fuck they want.
YouTube is a corporation, and if there's any slight risk in a corporation, they'll do something about it. Whether that's right or wrong morally is not the question
They
for
want
them.
to stay in the green zone because
Yes.
if they go into the controversial zone, then it's gonna be bad for their business and fucking shit's gonna be messed up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Yes.
it's like insane that people are just getting randomly terminated left and right. It's like almost sad at this point.
Well, we need an alternative to YouTube because fucking YouTube is at the peak of its game.
I
Do you
actually
remember
agree.
Vimeo? Do you remember?
I remember VidMe and Vimeo, that kind of stuff.
that shit? Did that skyrocket? No, because YouTube was the main thing that everybody went to.
It's just a moment, real moment.
I mean, you could
Yeah.
upload content to it. It's not like anybody's gonna watch it.
Yeah. I do think that if there was a mass migration to a different site, it would maybe work, but that's like not actually happening.
Well, none of the sites are good enough to compete with YouTube, though.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you have Twitch, and, hate to break it to you, but last time I checked, YouTube doesn't allow cats being thrown.
I'd like to think that they don't, but like, you know, YouTube's kind of big gay. They'll just terminate someone for one thing and then do nothing about it to someone else.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
they're hypocrites. This world is full of hypocrites.
Money.
We can't deny that.
There's, yeah, it's double standard. It's, if to be more precise, not hip. And it's the cash cows, people that make the money, that are uncontroversial and gain many views. YouTube will not do it. Yeah, YouTube won't do anything about them because they're the cash cows. But like the same person who's controversial, edgy, and can get businesses in trouble, they want to get rid of them as soon as possible. So
That's
any
why they
chance there
terminated
is,
Jones.
yeah,
Because he was pretty edgy, not gonna lie. But at least
Yeah.
he didn't condone what people did. He just was controversial, so pretty controversial. Not like hail Hitler.
Yeah.
Not that. Like fucking.
yeah,
If you can understand where I'm going with that.
yeah. No. I see. I can see what you're saying.
I kind of get it.
But yeah, because I like to see things from a more business kind of perspective. So like, I see what YouTube is doing, and what they're doing is understandable. It's like I don't support it, but I see what they're doing. If that makes sense, I get where they're coming from.
That makes sense. Because I don't think anybody would actually support YouTube fucking terminating some people for no reason. Or
Yeah.
violating things.
And I also think YouTube doesn't want to do this, but they're being forced to, because otherwise they won't make cash.
I
And
know.
if something doesn't make cash, it's not do well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the question is, how is YouTube doing so good?
Cash cows, kid-friendly channels, the ones that go unnoticed, and that is exactly where YouTube is doing extremely well.
Yeah, that kind of...
Think about it. Those toy review channels that have over 80 million views.
Yeah, those.
They exploit their fucking children to do anything they want.
But like...
No, not even those. Just in general, all toy channels. Grown people do stuff to they're cutting open gummy worms or some shit. They get mad views.
I've seen so...
And they go absolutely unnoticed, and that's what makes money, because they're not controversial in the slightest, and they just get in views.
I've seen so many channels like that, toy review channels that'll review Kinder Egg stuff or stuff like that, just weird stuff. And then there's actual good toy review channels that get almost no views and get swept under the rug and screwed over by YouTube. It's almost sad.
Well, kids will watch what kids want to watch.
Well, yeah, of course, but
no, kids will watch what's colorful, what they see first, and that's it. If it's on top of the thing, and if it has bright colors, because kids can't read, they'll click on it.
Guaranteed.
Oh.
Just about.
And that's why many of those are doing so well, because it's just random gibberish. Some words a kid can understand to be that good, and bright colors and shit, and that's why a kid clicks on them. because it's like, ah, I like that.
Haha, this make me laugh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, kids are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Most of them are.
No, all fucking no. Actually, yeah, most kids are fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here in Netherlands, because I take economy classes, we learn about this thing, like with advertising to the youth, and it's something about like if you get someone to buy a product from when they're young, they'll be more like product when they're older.
Well, yeah,
And
nostalgia and shit.
not that, just because it's system. People work in systems, and as soon as something is engraved in your system, people can use that to their advantage. And now that YouTube is trying to get the current kids into the system that to like excuse me, to just like watch YouTube and shit, so that later they'll make more money because they'll watch it with their kids and they'll watch all together,
It's almost like
which
manipulation.
is yeah. Well, no, there's manipulation and there's business schemes, and this is a business scheme. It's not like technical manipulation.
Well, yeah, that's why I said almost.
It's yeah. It's smart. It's very smart, and it works. It's gonna work because it always does.
Well, yeah, fucking. Why do you think
On a
somebody
business perspective, yeah. On a business perspective, it might look like they're doing really bad, like kicking off big YouTubers and shit, and like controversial people and stuff to startup, ritual startup drama and stuff. But they're really, really doing well. And
Well, yeah, I mean, there's nothing
it's unnoticed.
else like YouTube.
Yeah. And that is the problem, because YouTube, when it was good,
Well, YouTube when it actually supported creators.
YouTube when it supported its own creators, it still does, but it supports the creators that make the money. But YouTube when they like fully actively supported most creators, was an infant, and people spoiled it by mass coming to the site and starting careers there. And then YouTube, because people were doing that, started also doing that and started also thinking business and money. So I'm of full belief that we all ruined YouTube. And this is not like Google being money hungry. This is not the Susan Wazowski being money hungry. This is because we formed YouTube this way, and we have to deal with it.
We made our grave, now we have to rest in it.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually never thought of it that way. You've got a point, Rory.
Yeah. It's, like I said, seeing things from business perspectives and seeing things from certain... I know that's psychological, but like... You have to see it from like all kinds of perspectives and look at all possible views, and I'm a fully convinced that what I just said is
Well,
like
yeah,
how it is.
You're a Jew, you know all the money schemes.
Yeah, of course. I'm Jewish and Dutch.
I'm gonna lift a quote straight from Jay-Z here. You want to know why Jewish people own all the property in America?
Now you better watch out, okay?
Oh, well, shoot, if I say a controversial line of anything, I'm going to be called a pedophile.
Oh, can we talk about that? Can we actually talk about
That's
that?
something I want to move on to, yes.
I really want to talk about that.
Okay, so on Twitter, well, this started on Discord, but on Twitter, there's this guy named, well, he goes by Sunny, right? He's friends with some of the people I'm friends with, and like Shaqron, for example, you know, that whole community with like Shaqron and Miskeeping, people like that. But like, anyway, this guy is on, this guy or girl, I don't discriminate, but like, anyway, the guy's on...
Persona?
Wait, what'd you say?
You mean the guy with the persona?
the guy with the persona, I think that's a different person. But like anyway, this guy, Sonny, he just randomly called me a pedophile because, shocker, I have Lolly in my name. And then he started like backtracking past that by saying I'm promoting pedophilia or whatever, like I'm condoning it or something by having the word Lolly in my name. And that of course makes no sense. So I have Shaq Horn and Triple and a few other people back me up. And then I thought it was over, right? The guy deleted his tweets. I thought it was done. So I tweeted after that. The guy who was calling me a pedophile deleted his tweets. So either he's hiding it or he disagrees with them. And then he replies. The guy just replies to the tweet and says, nah, I just cleanse my tweets at night or something like that. And that's kind of cringe, right? But like, But like, it gets juicier. All right. So like, after that, we get into a bit of an argument, right? And we each say some pretty stupid stuff. But like, the guy's still having his dumb claims that I'm promoting pedophilia. And he's got all his like 340 followers backing him up, like all coming out of the woodwork. It's like insane. And I try to like calm everything down and say, hey, if you just take all that stuff back and tell all your followers to leave me alone, I'll forgive you, all right? And then he just, because what am I supposed to do? I can't get to this guy. So and then he just starts freaking. And then I just block him because I can't take the guy's BS anymore. He's just a rude, weird person. I don't understand anything that happened in that whole scenario, honestly.
I understand none of this because I was exiled from all the Discord drama.
It's honestly too confusing for me.
I only saw, like, because I saw a tweet about Gengar, like, saying something about, like, some sarcastic remark about him being a pedo, and then I saw a whole fucking, like, a whole Bible worth of Gengar just talking about how it's dumb, and I really just wanted to reply with "Okay, pedo."
If you did that, I would have done something that I did not want to do.
Rory, I would have respected you if you did that. I hope you did.
But anyway, I pulled up the thread right now. But like the whole thread is just me basically explaining why my name is what it is and how I said some stupid stuff. But like the point is, I'm not promoting pedophilia. And for some reason, nobody seems to get that at all, even though I made it crystal clear. Like, someone replied to one of the parts. And said, well, we're sure as heck confused. And I don't know what was so confusing about what I said. She didn't go into depth with it.
No, dumbass, because that was... bro, you tard.
Huh?
You are a tard.
What did I do?
You specified in your tweet that your name was meant to confuse people.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but, like, she didn't say what confused her, or if that was what confused her.
Well, probably that's... You dumb.
Alright, can we stop talking about the Discord drama, because...
No.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
Actually, on the topic of Gengar's Twitter, read out your last tweet about sarcasm.
Read out my tweet about sarcasm.
Would you be so kind?
Gladly, I'll do that. Okay, let me see here. What's cool about Twitter is that you can tweet something stupid, and no matter what it is, you can claim it's a joke since sarcasm doesn't translate over text.
At Gengar Lolly. Shut the fuck up, Zoomer. You're not fucking funny. Go die in a corner, you actual loser, dipshit, fart face, doo-doo head, cunt ass licker, Dixie sister fucking, reject, clefable looking ass. I got reported for hate speech.
And he got a strike. Like, that makes me sad.
I got my first Twitter strike.
That's just sad, honestly.
The irony.
Like, you didn't get it. I swear, my Twitter is just a complete mess. And you want to know the best part? On the same day that all that stuff went down on Twitter, I actually promoted my Twitter on Instagram. So anyone who went to my Twitter there would have just been so confused. So that's just...
I saw, yeah.
That's a sad moment.
I had to laugh.
just complete perfect timing right there.
What?
Splendid timing.
Splendid, yes.
I forget what's going on.
Oh, well, we're just talking about the whole Twitter thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you still are talking about that, like, Twitter.
No, we're done now, I
Yeah,
guess.
we're done with that. I'm just talking about like the, I guess the before math, since it didn't happen after. It's the before math of that. Like literally hours and hours before this whole thing exploded, I put on Instagram, if you for some odd reason want to keep up with me, here are my Twitters, and like you can't post links on Instagram, so I just gave the names of the accounts, and then
Yeah.
and then after like a few hours after that, my Twitter just gets bombarded with the whole you're a pedophile, you're condoning pedophile stuff. It's like
I mean,
ridiculous.
you've said some weird shit before, though. Like,
I will agree, I've said weird stuff before, but nothing like that.
Yeah, I wanted to make a tweet and I decided not to. But I wanted to say something like at Gegololi is incapable of being a pedophile because he's incapable of feeling love. Something along those lines. I was just gonna call you a bully and shit, but
Incapable of
You
feeling
kinda-
love? You mean like a robot or like a bully? I don't understand.
yeah, robot.
Okay, like a robot. That's what my family thinks
my
I am.
first or a ghost, I guess. I don't know. My first
That's
tweet was
fair.
gonna like be a joke about erectile dysfunction, and then then I remember
reptile
that's not how pedophilia works.
I think the most controversial thing I've said in the past few days. Actually, no, Rory, you go first.
No, I had to blow something.
Oh, I thought you had to say something. All right. I think the most controversial thing that I've said in the past, like, week or so, other than that big explosion thread thing that was there, I said, and this is apparently an unpopular opinion, and I quote, I started watching Mew Mew Power, and I'm starting to regret every decision that led me to this point. That's the most controversial thing I've said.
I mean, for me, it's probably the N word. Let's be fair.
I've said some really controversial shit in the past, believe me.
There's way too much. I tried to not do it, but I do it a lot. Like off, especially the F word. It's just
Cringe.
something. It empowers me.
We can't.
I go full Kaioken.
Well, let's be honest. People take, like, some words to a huge fucking degree. Like,
Yeah.
the N-word? If you were to say that in public, you'd be smited for heresy.
That would suck.
I'm personally of opinion that slurs should be allowed if it's in a joking manner,
I agree.
Well, yeah,
And-
of course. That's literally the thing.
or if it's like if you have a friend and you're like, yo, it was cool with it, then you shouldn't get like shunned by.
What
Well, you're gonna get shunned by society either way, because society treats...
Society.
We live in a society where society doesn't like us.
You see, what matters just in general, like when it comes to anything that happens on Twitter and in real life, context is what matters, right? So, like, you know,
Context is key.
yeah, the context is key when it
Context
comes to
doesn't matter.
yeah, context is key when it comes to saying the N-word. Context is key when it comes to your username. In my case, it's context. If it, I mean, it's just I don't know how else to explain this. Like, it's just if you didn't intend for it to be like that, then it's fine. But barely anyone will think that that's how it works. So you get flack for it either way. It's like it's a catch-22. You know, it's stupid. It's like
What?
I'm bad at explaining.
I personally, I personally like when it comes to like slurs. I don't use the N word that much. I'll say like the soft A, quote unquote. But like hard R, I don't like using it because it doesn't like have the same power. If that makes sense, not power, but it has like.
Well, people are giving it power, though. That's the thing.
No. That's not what I mean. It's not like meaning with power. I mean like pronunciation.
Like fucking
Like-
Keenstar saying the N-word.
Yeah, I mean with like
Just insert that. Yeah.
certain words have like certain sounds to it that make them sound more like hard and direct, which is why I don't like.
Yeah, I know what you mean by that.
Because the N word it ends with which is not exactly a hard sound.
Right.
But like the F word, it's strong. It's a g and it's a t, which is powerful. Which is especially with like Dutch, because Dutch is a pretty like hard language to like pronounce. and like
Well,
any
do they accept being homosexual or no?
yeah. Yeah, well, here in the Netherlands, we don't really care that much as long as as long as money keeps flowing. You can row your boat whatever way you want. We don't care. Just buy our shit, and yeah, it's business above everything. Um, but like our F word, flicker, it has the same problem as the Dutch, the English N word, where it ends with an R. So it's like yeah. But one exception to the ER rule for me personally is cancer, which is just extremely powerful, and it's the big no-no word in the
I
Netherlands.
know you
But
said in your video about the Netherlands that it's like you'd rather be like die compared to what they do to you in certain hoods.
yeah, no. You'll get like shunned for goodwill, depending on like where you are. If you're around the Hague area, you'll be fine. But if you're in like Amsterdam, Utrecht, you won't have a good time probably.
You're gonna have a bad
You're
time.
gonna have a bad time.
I hate you too.
Sorry, had to.
Shut up.
The fact you guys went for the same joke.
We're the same
wait,
person.
You also went for the fuck?
Both of you said it, and I'm equally
To be
disappointed.
fair, we're the same exact person, so.
True,
Yeah,
true,
we
true.
look like we fucking talk about the same.
I'm just talking to a schizophrenic person.
You're talking
Sorry.
about a multi-disorder person.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So like, to me, like for me to use certain words, they have to like have a certain sound for me to like them. Just why I like dork, because it's such a stupid word, but it has such power pronouncing it. It's like fucking dork.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, people take it so fucking offensively. It's like, okay,
Same with,
Zoomers, calm the fuck down.
Same with dweeb. Like, you actual fucking dweeb, you walnut.
The fuck? You call me? I'm putting my mother on you, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking murder you and give you cancer and all the fucking shit. Fuck.
Speaking of insults and threats, have y'all heard about the trend of texting your text door neighbor?
Don't fucking talk about that.
So stupid.
I agree.
It's so stupid.
I actually tried to do it.
And what did you get?
Okay, so the first one was the one that's one number below mine. He does. That's not a registered phone number, so I wasn't able to get anything from him. It was just yeah, it was just this number doesn't exist or whatever, something like that. And the other guy didn't respond to me until like hours and hours later or something. And then he didn't understand the concept, and then he asked me what my name was, so I just gave him my first name because I'm not about to give him my whole name. And then he calls me and I say I don't do phone calls because I don't do phone calls, and then he just stops replying. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, once somebody asked me why they called me because like some fucking Indian spam company took my number and was like, okay. So I just DM'd them the accursed image, and they just blocked me.
Well, I mean, at least they're just not in your way anymore.
Yeah.
You want to know something?
Excuse my nose sniffing, by the way. I have a bit of a cold, so.
Oh yeah, I get it. It's fine. But like, you want to know something kind of interesting? So Mr. Beast, you obviously know Mr. Beast, right? But like, Mr. Beast did the thing like with the text door neighbor, and he said, "Hey, text door neighbor, do you want $10,000?" And then the guy says, "Take me off the list." And then, like, the text door neighbor, he replies, "Take me off the list." Right?
Well, yeah, because fucking so many spam things, like, Nigerian prince in your area. Come, donate me 1K, I'll give you 1 million.
Yeah, of course, like, that's... Yeah, I can see why you thought that, obviously, but Mr. Beast, like, he didn't understand that. And then he says to the guy, "This wasn't a phone list. I was being serious, but okay, bye." And that's just sad. The guy missed out on $10,000.
Yeah.
Granted, there's so much fucking spam companies, though. Like, they've gotten so creative with what they do. So they call somebody, steal their number, and then call another person with the person that they just victimized by I can't English because English is my first language, but
It's like insane.
yeah,
Amateur.
shut up. I mean, the English education system.
American.
Yeah, okay.
You're not
So,
English.
I speak English.
Yes, but you're not
Okay, you know
English.
what? Back to the scenario. So they take the person's number that they victimize, and then they use that same number. They use the victim's number to call another person, and repeat the cycle until they scam somebody, get a bunch of money, and then keep doing that.
It's just insane.
Damn.
I mean, it's lucrative, but it's fucking annoying to the people that are getting scammed.
Hey, all I can say is, it works.
I mean, it works, but are you sure you want to go that way? You
Just
could also be
works.
fucking selling my pillows.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm of conviction that like scam accounts and scam calls. I don't like them. Don't get me wrong, but
They make
I do respect them in a certain way, as in going through the hustle to just call random numbers and go
They
to.
go through so much shit because either
Yeah, they get a
callers-
lot of shit. Because it's probably like a lot of angry people just screaming at them, and they've probably just already been like, it probably doesn't phase them anymore. But like, I can imagine like in the beginning, it's like, oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I'm
yeah.
sorry for angering you. I just wanted to say, hey, would you like my Microsoft services?
Yeah.
I work
Please.
for Microsoft and I know all the special tech.
I also
I know
work
how
for
to
Microsoft.
unlock the phone without the fucking password.
Obviously, anyone who has like one brain cell will know that that's not real. But they're trying to do their job. Give them some credit, you know.
Yeah.
Granted, they probably don't make enough money to support them.
Probably not. No, but they're Indians, so it's just like kind of a guarantee.
I remember seeing this one
Yeah.
video by this YouTuber PlaneRock124. Right, he prank called this one scam line that gave you free gift cards or something, and one of the guys who responded, PlaneRock124, he just didn't have any. He didn't have any new things to say to the guy, so he just said, "Oh yeah, I'm prank calling this number over and over and over again. I've run out of things to say." And then the guy just says, "Oh yeah, man, I've probably heard every single one," and I really felt that.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
They probably do fucking hear them because the amount of unoriginality, like, or it was like when fucking a bunch of little kids would call fucking GameStop, like, asking for, hey, do you have Battletoads?
Oh my
Do you
god!
have a Battletoads?
And now they're
I
making
need
a Battletoads game.
Do you have Battletoads for the Xbox game? I need that. I play Xbox.
Now they're making an actual Battletoads game for Xbox. I think they are anyway. Are they?
I don't know.
You were kind of doing it. You were kind of doing it.
Yeah. I've never played Battletoads, so I don't know. But
I know it's hard.
It doesn't fucking exist.
Yes, it does. It's a real game.
it does, you dumbass.
Wait,
Battletoads
it is?
exists.
Dennis, it's a real
Yeah,
game.
I
Oh
thought
my
it was
God.
just a fucking prank by a bunch of...
No, you don't.
No,
fuck.
Dennis, it's
It
a
was
real game.
It was a 4chan prank because they were like acting like there was a new Battletoads game.
Oh.
Like,
But it's a real game.
that's where they were calling GameStop. It's funny. I laugh. I don't think we have
Imagine
GameStop
being
here.
a GameStop company place and you're like, okay, I'm ready to start my new job at GameStop. Hey, do you have Battletoads?
I'll check if I have it in stock, but I know for sure. And they're like going through all it, and they're like, no, we don't have Battletoads. And they're like, ah, okay. Yeah, no. And then they're like, oh, okay. And they get called again. It's like, oh, welcome to GameStop, how can I help you? And it's like, do you have Battletoads?
It's my son's favorite game because it includes
Son's favorite
the
game.
bad word.
I like that. Imagine like, imagine like a mom going to a store because her kid wanted to like buy, she wanted to buy COD, and they're like, oh, yeah, can I have COD?
Game.
Yeah. You saw that one, didn't you? The green text one? It's the GameStop employee or whatever. Like, they probably meant rod fishing. Hey, if you buy
Has
one, you
cod
get
in it.
another. Yeah, if you buy one, you get another one free. No, it's something like if you buy two, you'll get something. I forgot what it was. Some kid got two fishing games for Christmas.
Two fishing. I remember
They
this.
just wanted cod, but they got fishing.
Oh wait, no, that's the exact thing I was gonna say. Like, is that the story with like the mom who wanted cod, and then it turns out they had like a
Yes.
two for
Yeah.
they had a
Yes,
one for they had
dummy.
two for
Are
three
you
or
deaf?
whatever, and like
Are you blind?
now blind. No, I was just wondering if that was the same story. Like he got 3 copies of a game about fish. It's just,
Oh yeah, yeah, that was.
that just
I laughed so
imagine
hard.
asking for Call of Duty, and then that's what you get. It's like
Yeah,
that must be sad.
just imagine asking for Call of Duty in general.
Yeah.
Fucking losers.
Speaking of new games, I got Grand Theft Auto 5 the other day.
You're really a fucking loser if you actually play cod.
No, I never owned COD because I'm not a PlayStation or Xbox gamer.
I'm a PC gamer.
But
Gamer.
whenever we played it, yeah, whenever I played it at like my friend's house, we would never play the game. We'd always just do zombies because that's the only fun thing to do in Call of Duty. We did, and even then we just kind of shit around at the mystery box, waiting for someone to get the ray gun and then make pew pew sounds.
I'm pretty sure
And-
there's a bot on Fallout 4 that's literally.
Yeah. And this wasn't even like us being like 8-year-olds. This was 14-year-old Rory going pew pew.
Pew pew.
I laughed. 50-year-old me as well, probably. And if I had the chance to do it, I'd do it again.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I just like the sound it makes. It just like the blah. Make me haha. It's just something about it just brings the toddler up in me. But
We're really just inside world, really just children, let's be honest.
yeah.
We just want
Yeah.
to relive those good old days.
I just want back to the days where I just sat and played with sand, bruh. I just want that again.
Star Fox
I want
Back
that.
Command.
to the point where I saw kids eating leaves at the playground.
Why were they eating
Okay,
weeds?
well,
Speaking of stuff,
Okay.
speaking of stuff from when we were little and eating weeds in the playground, y'all remember Star Fox Command? It's 13 years old today.
damn.
Cool.
I'll be honest, I didn't play video games until I was like,
The only
even-
system I had to play video games on was the Wii.
yeah, my first game was Wii Sport.
Mine.
And
And
the sad thing is, the first game I started off playing and I found fun with was Bass Pro Fishing.
That's for fishing.
oh, I have that one, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
That's
everybody has that game, but they don't want to admit it.
I don't have it.
I never liked it because I didn't understand how it worked because I couldn't like English that well and it wasn't in Dutch. I was just kind of like struggling. But
never
like
had-
My first
Wii
game.
Sport was the. I mean, it probably did have Dutch, but I was too brain dead to figure it out.
You probably were, let's be honest.
I'm trying to think
Um,
of what my first game was.
My first real game that I owned that I got was Pokemon Soul Silver, and it was a used copy. So I just kind of. For a
Finally,
used
somebody
copy,
that doesn't play Hard Gold.
Imagine having Soul
Yeah.
Silver but not Heart Gold.
yeah.
Fuck
No,
up,
I like
Super.
Soul Silver. I like Lugia more than Ho-Oh. So
I don't know. I prefer
But, like,
Ho personally.
the the thing was, all right, it was a used copy, so
Right.
you know.
There was
Um,
right?
It was completed and they had like legendaries and shit. But instead of like doing a new game and starting over, I just played the used copy and I just kinda played around. And you'd be surprised how much replayability it has for a used game. Because I was wilding, I was just calling everyone, it's like, hey, you wanna battle? I had a time, and sometimes I remember, I just run around in cities, like just doing jack shit, having the Pokemon behind me. Because that was just like phenomenal to me. It's like, wow, there's a Pokemon, I can talk to the Pokemon. That was fucking like groundbreaking to me. And
I remember when I first played Pokemon. My first Pokemon game was Black and White. Because
dude,
Black and White was a good game, but I always level up some. I remember leveling up my Scoutland to level 100 because I had nothing better to do.
Yeah.
Like, I literally did math just to fucking level them up.
My first,
I am. Yeah.
I've said this before, but my first Pokemon game, funnily enough, we all have like different generations as our first game in order of each other. But like mine was Pokemon Y, if you didn't know.
Ah, you had the one with the game.
Yeah, I had the one with Yveltal.
I like Iveltal.
Did you just,
I will
you just
say
pronounce
Yveltal.
it? Wait, did you just pronounce it Yveltal?
Yeah, I pronounce it Iveltal, but it's because I'm Dutch and we pronounce
Oh.
the Y as I.
Okay, at least you have an excuse.
Usually.
At least you have an excuse for pronouncing it wrong. I'll give you that.
In my first instinct, I always call Pokemon like it's always in English Pokemon, but I'll always pronounce the names like Dutch.
Like using
And-
Dutch slang and shit.
Yeah, no. I'll pronounce the Pokemon names like they're spelled in English, but I'll pronounce them like it's a Dutch word, even though it's not. So, Pikachu, for instance. I'll say Pikachu. And
All the
it's a-
Facebook moms. You're basically a Facebook mom trying to pronounce
Yeah.
Pokemon names.
Facebook.
I'm trying to think of one that's like where it's really obvious, but Sigilyph, for instance.
Sigilyph.
Dig-
I always no Sigilyph. I always pronounce it Sigilyph because the G is like it's guttural. Yeah. Do you remember how like people gave shit to Unova for the Jesus Christ for?
Can you English?
No.
Can you
Um,
English?
How people gave Unova shit for the ice cream Pokemon Vanillite,
Oh yeah, Vanillite. I know him.
and how now in Galar there's the cake Pokemon and people are loving it for some reason.
Oh yeah, that Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
And
get that.
worst part, no. It gets better because they're made by the same person.
Oh, they're made by the same. They're made by the same artist.
Mhm.
That's
And the cake one didn't get any shit, but the ice cream cone did. Why? Because fuck you, that's why.
That's
Gen 5.
stupid.
Okay, so essentially, Soul Silver, first game I owned. Black and White is the game I have nostalgia for, but Y is really the first game I actually like played. Because in Black and White, I was just kind of sporadically running around, and every now and again, I'll walk into like a story part. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Let's just skip through this. I want to play Pokemon.
I want to train my Pikachu.
I just want to catch Pokemon.
Gotta catch them all.
I always like, I always stayed in a route until I caught every single Pokemon in that route. Only then could I force myself to leave the route. I don't know why. Something about it. That's why I
remember
suck
going
at.
shiny hunting in.
No, yeah, I never shiny hunt because I never find them. I have like the worst luck when it comes to that.
Now the only thing I had luck with getting was the fucking poker virus.
Pokerus?
Pokerus?
Yeah, which
Finally,
was
you
really
pronounced it right.
fucking annoying.
I don't mind Pokerus, honestly. Doesn't it? What does Pokerus do again?
It boosts up your stance, but I always thought it was a bad thing. So I would always get pissed.
I have a funny story about
I,
Pokerus.
Yeah.
Okay,
you go.
so here's what happened. I once got traded a shiny Cubone, right? And it had the Pokerus virus. And you want to know what I did with it? I
traded it?
I wonder treated it away because I thought it was hacked. I didn't know what
God.
Pokerus was, so I just wonder traded it out of fear. I don't know why I did.
Fucking dumbass.
I know.
What? Speaking of Wonder Trade, I fucking love Wonder Trade. It's the best mechanic they ever introduced. Don't change my mind.
It's not bad.
I can't change it. It's fucking amazing.
Okay. Because this is gonna, like, prove that I'm just a major asshole. Route 1, run around, catch a lot of them, Wonder Trade 6 of them. That's the kind of person I am. I'm the person that catches the shit ton of Rattata, Zigzagoons, whatever, and then Wonder Trades them.
The best thing to fucking sell is a zig, not a furret.
No, No. I don't give people that much power. I give them the Zigzagoon or the Wingle.
I remember Wonder Trading a lot, and
I
it was
do,
fucking
yeah.
hilarious seeing what shit that could come up.
Me and my brother, we used this to do this thing I called Wonder Battles, which was we would catch 6 Pokemon, and we would Wonder Trade all 6 of them, and with the 6 Pokemon we got in return, we would battle, and we filled entire days just doing that. Um,
That sounds fun though. Like,
it is. It's surprisingly fun. I like it, but because we're not like big competitive Pokemon players, so it's just kind of us just shitting around.
that's most of the shit you do in Pokemon, though. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, look at this, Pokemon.
Honestly,
I never. Yeah.
if I could go back in time and redo my playthrough of Pokemon Y, I would do that in a heartbeat.
How long did you like? Okay. Question. How long did you take to beat Pokemon Y?
I want to say, I don't know how long, honestly, but I know I kind of just rushed through the game, not doing anything. I didn't do any of the side quests or try to catch as many Pokemon as I could. I did, like, nothing. Yeah, it's like,
I did do that, and even then I beat it in because I got it on my birthday, 1st of February, and I beat it on my friend's birthday, 15th of March, and I fully completed the game like with all side quests and stuff.
not bad.
A few days later, like all main game, not post game.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
Did you
I
finish
did.
fucking the what do you call that? The Pokedex? Or no?
I got close. Like the closest I've ever been to filling it was in Kalos. Because I never caught Zygarde and all the legendaries afterwards that got like added. Because I didn't care that much for legendary. I still don't care for legendaries that much. I'll be honest.
The only
Like
legendary I've
for
ever gotten like through an event or anything was fucking Lagirna.
no, I didn't even do that.
Makirna.
I want to say I have one legendary through an event, but I don't know for sure. I got the Munchlax
Oh, yeah,
with the Snorlaxium Z.
Oh, yeah, I got that too. Actually, you want to know something about my playthrough of Pokemon Y? I remember near the end, I got some event Pokemon. Like, I remember getting a Genesect and an Arceus, and I just immediately swapped out 2 members of my party. So I just went to the Elite Four feeling like, oh yeah, I got 3 legendaries in my party. You guys are gonna die.
Yeah, you're fucked. Oh wait, shit.
And then they lost. The Elite Four lost. But like, I just threw away Pokemon I was just training. I've been training the whole game, and I'm like, I don't know why I did that, because that just made the Elite Four a lot easier since I literally had Arceus, the god of all Pokemon.
Yeah.
Hey, you can fucking get the god of Pokemon.
Yeah.
You're just a young fucking kid, and you're like, hey, look at that, it's a god.
You want to know what's even stupider?
I
Actually, no, you go, Rory.
you know, I struggled really hard with the Unova League and Kalos League.
The Unova League is fucking hard, though.
Yeah, with Kalos League, like the Elite Four, I had some troubles, but like the champion, I did like without any problem. I had a very dumb party in Kalos. I had a Azumarill, which I caught. That was my first Pokemon I caught actually, the Azurill, I think. I had my Frogadier or Greninja.
Oh,
I had
is a good Pokemon.
Yeah, so I had Azumarill, Greninja, a Pidgeot, Yveltal. I wanna say, yeah, I had a Lugia. I got through Wonder Trade, a level 100 shiny Lugia. And I think what was it again? There's another one. I forgot. But that was essentially my team, and my Azumarill, it had Serve, Dive, Play Tough, the fairy move, and Superpower. So
The entire podcast is just Pokemon. Let's be
Pokemon, yeah.
It is. This is sad.
That's not true. We talked about the Twitter drama with Gengar.
the main
Talked
Pokemon.
about-
Let's be honest.
No, only the ending was the reason. Speaking of, how long do we have left?
Actually, wait, let me see. We are 54 minutes in.
Oh,
The,
I think the last 20 minutes we have talked about Pokemon, but the rest we were.
That's a rip.
Whoops. I just like Pokemon.
Do y'all wanna cut it here?
Yeah,
No,
let's cut
no.
it.
There's one
No,
image I
let's
do
not,
want
I
to. No,
guess.
before we cut this, I do want to post one image that Gengar has to edit in. If
Oh,
he doesn't edit this in, I'm disliking the video.
I'll edit it in. What is it?
It's one image. So
One image, sure.
Just
What does
one
that hurt?
image.
Oh, of course that was your level 13
understandable.
message. That was the message that got you
Sure.
level 13. Okay.
Sure.
So the image is of Furret just walking. Is that really what you want?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll add that in.
Why not?
Actually, yeah.
I'll add
Yeah.
that in.
Anyway, guys, before we end off this video, please like the video and subscribe for my because I'm very
Subscript.
They don't say,
anxious.
no, they can do it if they
I-
want. They can like and subscribe if they want. Don't make them.
Like the video, subscribe to my channel, follow my Instagram.
Like the video to join my free gift card giveaway.
Alright, and that's it.
Join my free gift card giveaway. Like the video.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Times4.
Have a
Farewell.
good day, gamers.
I'll see
Bye
you
bye.
later.
Bye bye.